You are listening to Israel United, hosted by your brother Yekubin. You can follow us on Instagram, check us out on Facebook, and also subscribe to that YouTube channel. We're a kingdom awakening a nation. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
You smoking? No. I'm about to say you doing too much. You doing too much. Hey, so when do you start? Start when? When do you start?
We're starting now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're starting now.
Early.
You gotta light him, feel light.
This ain't no gimmick. We descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Buzz over printing cause he can't function without paper. Cause promises on reparations and they ain't even pay us. The holidays was pagan and we stopped eating pork. And all that sinning they been doing, I'm thinking that life too short. The most high hero pop a script and he'll come say today. She prayed over a piece of pork do dentist cause ain't no way. I'm in the stew with 12, yeah, we high as eagle skin. Good gas from Miss Cigar cause I'm plugged in by Mexicans. I shot from the tour when I'm a script and I'm trying to re-up. My God versus your God get beat up. Look what happened to Egypt.
Tribes on the rise, you better pick a side. These laws do or die, this fire strike you from the sky. All praise to the Most High, spiritual powers multiply. Ain't no shame in my game, cause the devil was a lie. Futurama with these balls, cause the meetings gotta fry. False doctrines being spreaded by religious corrupts and word of Most High. Pray that every demon die, or the trumpet for the 1/3. Keep commandments high, stay aware of Esau, cause they spreading them lies. Israel proving all things to open your eyes. Matthew 5:17, you can never despise. It's time to birth a new nation. 12 gates, 12 angels protecting your life.
But you better make a way. We them tribes in the building, yeah, we bringing scripts today, man. I don't know what else to say, man. I just don't know what else to say. But you better make a way. But you better make a way, man. I don't know what else to say. But you better make a way. We them tribes in the building, yeah, we bringing scripts today. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just don't know what else to say, man. But you better make a way. But you better make a way, man.
So friends that will never lose. One day I see them soon. My granny died too soon. Hey, you know I see her soon. Now I be making bands for all my fans. Everybody mad cause they see me down bad. Everywhere I go, that's where I'm trying to be. But everybody know that I am on my grind. Everybody turn and everybody leave. Nothing been the same since I got this fame. Now I be fighting demons trying to catch me a blessing. Now everything is out of love and we get neglected. Now I be fighting demons trying to catch me a blessing. Now everything is out of love and it get neglected.
Hey, flex like Johnny Bravo. Watch me swerve this beat like it's a track car. Yeah, we be outside, but we ain't in the streets. We preach that Bible. Focus on these payments like a trampoline. I'm trying to take off. Most I be that one we steppin' folks, so please don't even try. KJV my heavy metal. Guess that's where my lifestyle be. Don't compare me to these other niggas. I'm strapped with no leads. I talk about no gun. I'm strapped with the scripture. I'm trying to fuck with the streets. Don't come for the niggas, cause we really step for real. Yeah, my brother step for me.
I don't know what else to say. But you better make a way. We them tribes in the building, yeah, we bringing scripts today, man. I don't know what else to say, man. I just don't know what else to say. But you better make a way. But you better make a way, man. I don't know what else to say. But you better make a way. We them tribes in the building, yeah, we bringing scripts today. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just don't know what else to say, man. But you better make a way. But you better make a way, man.
Not claiming sense. I am so blessed. Do not regret. God got a tech. He using play over your head. That shot so bright. I see the hype. I hope you pray that night the door is chasing the light. You better live your life. Don't waste no time. That's not right. Open the Bible slowly. There's no rushing to dice. Keeping the family close to energy, righteous type. I don't make this shit up. Scripture connect to heaven. Happy family book out. Spreading out with Kevin. Israel United podcast Mac 11. Don't give out bullets. Message is the preference. Hey, IJ way. There's no play in this brain. get old, Satan try to find a way. IDK know why me the piece I keep. Why me the piece I keep? Why me the piece I keep?
Especially for this motherfucker get lost in the wind. You know how we man, cause that was a beauty right there. I had to get my little couple cups. But they ain't that many first. Then I do that thing when they
Yeah. Yes, right here, United. We are back in the building. This is the show that's all about nationality. Give it up for y'all for being this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere. Y'all could be anywhere, but y'all right here with us today. So that's shout out to y'all ass for that shit. Alright, you know, I'm your host, your brother Yekabin. I'm gonna let everybody go ahead and introduce themselves.
What's up, guys? Rico.
Trello, gang.
AC, how y'all doing?
Shalom, Israel, N1122 Yahshua.
All right, welcome back, everybody. I appreciate everybody tapped in. It's Zeke.
And what up, y'all? This being Yakabin.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm your host, your brother Yekabin. We got a phone number out there for y'all to call. Y'all want to say we on some bullshit. Y'all just like what we doing. Somebody give them that line.
That number is
314-339-9759. Go ahead and hit the line.
Hit us on up, man. If y'all got something to say to us, we here to answer all y'all questions. Man, this show, like I said, is all about nationality, and we got a couple of guests in the building with us today. We got a couple of motherfuckers who ain't never seen the show before. So if y'all one of them motherfuckers who ain't never seen the show before, I want to go around and let everybody know what this show is all about. We do read out the Bible, but we talk about this nation that's called Yisrael. When I say Yisrael, what am I saying? Are we talking about the Israelites?
No.
What are we talking about? Who is the nation of Yisrael?
Well, technically, he kind of put that in. It was a trick question. But Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the nation, the offspring that brought out that nation is Israel.
Absolutely, that's the answer that I'm looking for. Now, when you're talking about this Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you know, y'all was just, what y'all with? Abraham, Isaac. Well, I just heard that song. That shit was tight, though. That shit was tight. Well, who are we talking about here? Who is these people? Where they come from? Somebody break it on down to me. It started out what? Adam and Eve, right? Is that how it started out? Yeah. Adam and Eve, right?
Yep, Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve, y'all know the Bible. Y'all don't know the Bible?
Not Adam and Steve.
Nah, what the fuck? The fuck? I never said what the fuck.
I know it's crazy. I knew y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, it ain't even know her. You know how to put it out and press that motherfucker so fast. Hey, wait a minute. It is what?
What the fuck is that?
There it go. What the fuck is that shit?
And that's why niggas gay today. Cause they play around with it like it's
Well.
Be played with.
No doubt, Brittany. So we ain't talking about the beginning of time. We talking about the beginning of this nationality thing.
That ain't no nation.
All right. So the beginning of this whole nationality. Now we know the beginning of time. If y'all don't know scripture, it ain't start with no Big Bang. Hey, why is all these? Well, give me this motherfucker right here. Give me this shit.
So that's what you do.
Damn it. What the fuck is y'all doing? Ain't nobody talking while I'm talking at this motherfucker. Damn it. All right. Do that right there for a second, because I think I'm about to use that again. Now, we ain't talking about the Big Bang Theory. We talking about the Most High when he say what? Let there be light.
Yeah.
That's how this shit started. But we ain't talking about right there. We all know how he took all them, you know, how many days did he take to make this shit?
7.
What?
6.
Huh? What? Wait, huh?
I forgot he rested on the 7th day.
I got a trick question for y'all ass. When did the day start? In the day or the night?
Night.
Oh. I guess that wasn't a trick question. He asked that shit. So the daytime actually starts in the evening when it's darkness. If y'all didn't get what I was saying. Alright, even if y'all don't know that 12 o'clock can be dark in the motherfucker. Okay, we ain't gonna start. Alright, so we got the whole 6-day thing. You know, on the 7th day, what, he rested, right? Yeah. We call that what?
The day of the Sabbath.
Sabbath day.
Yes a bit. Why is it called yes a bit? Because all them 6 days he did working on yesterday, he rested.
Okay.
So this is why we recognize this day. This is why we recognize the Sabbath. All right? Because of that. Now let's get back into Adam and Eve. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Who they have?
No one.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Adam and Eve had Cain and Abel.
Cain and Abel, I was tripping.
All right. Adam and Eve had Cain and Abel.
Okay, so.
Something happened between Cain and Abel. What happened?
Cain killed Abel.
Cain killed Abel. We ain't gonna get into the whole story of how Cain killed Abel, but damn it, that's what he did.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Then they had who in his place?
Seth.
They had Seth. Seth came because Abel got killed. Because Cain killed Abel. All right, Seth was supposed to be the righteous one. Talking about Seth, what happened to Cain, by the way?
Cain got put out the garden and sent to the east.
Sent to the east. Absolutely. That boy, you on your shit. You got sent to the east. So now the Bible started talking about whose lineage?
Seth.
Seth's lineage. Goes on down to, what's this guy y'all was just talking about? Noah. Why the Most High choose Noah?
Because he was the most righteous.
Because he was the most righteous here on earth. What does the most righteous mean?
Following law, statutes, commandments.
He was following the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments way back then when the rest of the world was in some bullshit. It was all kind of giants and monsters and what they call Nephilim and fallen angels and just complete bullshit on the earth. So the Most High flooded this motherfucker. He flooded the motherfucker and he only chose one family to survive the flood. We all know about the flood. Who was Noah's kids?
Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
Shem, Ham, and Yafet. What happened to Yafet?
He went east.
Yafet went to the east. What happened to Shem and Ham?
They stayed with...
Shem and Ham stayed close to that land, so it was two nations there on the land that we call what?
Africa.
On that land that we call Africa today. It was two nations there. It was Shem's nation, Ham's nation. All right, going down the line, Ham is the who? Who's Ham? The father of who?
The Egyptians, the Africans.
All right, these are your Hamitic nations. Then you have your Shemitic nations. Same color, different nations of people, different shit. All right? We ain't gonna get into that whole damn thing, but we is gonna focus on Shem's lineage. All the way down the line, who came from Shem?
Jacob.
Abraham.
That's what I was thinking.
Thank you, guy from the audience. Abraham come from his lineage. That's why we say the song what? Abraham, Isaac, and that's how the song begins. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham had who?
Isaac and Ishmael, or Ishmael.
He had Ishmael first, who is the father of who?
The Arabs.
The father of your Arabic nations.
Muslims.
Who y'all call your Muslim nations, they come from Ishmael. Isaac, we come from Isaac. All right? Now, when I say we, who am I saying?
The nation of Israel.
Yeah, well, what was his name first?
Jacob.
Jacob. Isaac had Jacob. Jacob and Esau was brothers. You have to go read that damn story. But Jacob had kids. These kids, his sons, are known to be the nations. He had, what, how many sons?
12 sons.
Well, it get a little more difficult because Joseph ended up having 2 kids and the tribe got named after 2 kids. And then, you know, Judah, not Judah, but who Levi had, he was a nation but didn't become a tribe. Y'all know what's going on. It was a little confusing, but it was still all in all 12. All right? These 12 tribes that we're talking about make up the nation of Israel. We are a part of those tribes.
Little patriarch.
All right? Now, that's getting us into the recap. I hope y'all kind of followed along because that kind of brought us up to the recap. Somebody go ahead and tell me where we at in scripture. What happened in Deuteronomy chapter 24?
Chapter 24.
Yep.
Basically, it was like laying down general like guidelines on like a different plethora of things. It went over like various different like topics, but.
Well, first, give me the setting, Zeke. So what's happening with the nation of Israel right now?
I got you on that part. He
So,
probably
all
don't
right.
know.
Well, before you dig into it, Ben Yekabin, we gave the people who the nation of Israel was, but we didn't let the people know like about Moses and all this shit, how we got to where we are today for the recap. So that's being kind of just leaving them out. So who is Moses? He came from what lineage?
Moses came from the Levites.
Is they a part of the nation of Israel?
Yes.
Okay, this is just later on down the line after Jacob's name got changed to Israel, right?
Right, and he had sons who had sons who had sons who had sons who had sons.
All right, so the Moses story, y'all not familiar with the Moses story. The Most High came to Moses and said, go to the Pharaoh and tell the Pharaoh to let my people go. His people, meaning the nation of Israel, is his people. That's who Moses went to go tell the Pharaoh to go let go, the so-called Israelites. You would, guys. See, all right, Miss Lady, that's all in the back there want to know how they get to Egypt. How did they get to Egypt? How did the nation of Israel get to Egypt?
Joseph got sold by his brothers.
Joseph was one of Jacob's sons.
One of the 12 sons.
One of the 12 sons. And his brothers conspired because they got jealous because he had these weird dreams saying that he was going to rule over his brothers and shit. So they got jealous and was like, fuck that, this is not gonna happen. They was wanting to kill him at first, but they were like, nah. So they sold him. To who they sell him to?
The Syrians.
Ishmael, Muslims. Moab, basically. They was Muslims. They was Muslims, yeah. They was merchants. Goddamn me, Arabs. And they took him and they sold him to Egypt.
Muslims, that was merchants. That was of the lineage of Ishmael.
Yeah.
And they took them to their peoples, to the Egyptians, not to the Hamitic people, to the motherfucking Egyptians.
They took them to Egypt, yeah.
To the Pharaoh.
Yeah,
they took him to the Pharaoh and they sold them off to the Pharaoh.
And then when he got to Egypt, he became big shit in Egypt. Goddamn me, he became that dude in Egypt. So
what he mean by big shit? He became like the Pharaoh's right hand man. He became one of the highest governors. But before
he got thrown in
jail
jail first.
The queen, man. Damn it. Now what I was saying was, you're right, he did get thrown in jail, but first, before he got thrown in jail, he did have favor with the Pharaoh. That's why his wife was trying to give him the whoopee.
Right.
Alright?
The what?
The whoopee.
The cutty.
You know what the whoopee is.
My bad.
So she tried to give him the whoopee, and he was like, nah, I'm cool with your husband like that. So he got to turn her down so much. You know how women don't like to be turned down. She was like, fuck that. He ain't gonna take the whoopee. So a guard came and she holler rape. It's the oldest trip in the book, right? Oldest trip. He tried to come on to me.
She lied.
Yeah, she did that. So what happened to Joseph?
He got thrown in jail.
Thrown in jail. It's a whole story to that, but he got his ass out of jail, but he gained favor with the Pharaoh once more. But make a long story short, we end up populating Egypt so much that the new Pharaoh later on down the line, generations down the line, got scared of us. He thought we was gonna overthrow Egypt or we was gonna get...
Joseph ain't do it by himself. His brothers and them came and his whole family
man,
came.
I said to make a long story short.
My bad.
That was some personal.
My bad. You came, my bad. You skipped the whole part.
I said to make a long story short. We're not going in. We're going to be here all day. We're going to talk about the Joseph story. Now, what y'all need to know is he got in jail. He got out of jail. Got favor with the Pharaoh. The next Pharaohs down the line got scared. Thought we was going to overthrow Egypt. All right? So we had to get the fuck out of Egypt. That's what the whole Exodus is all about. Us leaving Egypt. And the Most High... Oh my goodness.
Ain't that an important part though? Yeah. I could have sworn that was important.
Okay.
I could have sworn. Thank you.
Damn it.
That's all I'm saying.
Damn it. Get order. Order in this motherfucker. All right. So they want me to go back and tell y'all that Joseph brothers end up. All right, y'all tell them how the fuck these brothers got to Egypt then.
All right, this what happened. Joseph was jamming mad grain, right?
Oh, God.
On bro. They say the whole world came to Joseph about some grain because everybody was out of grain, right? Joseph had all the grain in the land. Boom. His brothers, them, they was starving off because they had sold them. Remember, we had told y'all that they had sold them, right? Scrambling. They scrambling for grain now. Look, boom, they like, damn, we gotta go to Egypt for grain. This is what his brother said. So boom, his fathers and them sent them to Egypt. Then boom, his brothers and them went to Egypt. They're looking for grain. And Joseph peeped his brothers and them out and was like, all right, that's them. Throw them in jail. All right, boom, they sold me back in the day. So boom, we finna teach them a little lesson. Boom, threw him in jail. His brothers ain't know that was Joseph that threw him in jail. So he ended up having, you know what I'm saying? He was like, it was only like, it was 12 of them, right? So it was only like 10 of them that went to jail, and the little brother was back at the crib.
They had a new little brother.
Yeah, and the little brother stayed, y'all.
yo.
So he was like, all right, I'm gonna let some of y'all go to go get the little brother, cause I heard y'all had a little brother out there. Y'all said, and if y'all lied, y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Man, hold it, and
then hold on.
Fuck that. Hey, y'all gotta go read the motherfucking story, man. Damn it, we gonna read it.
We go with the flow.
No, fuck that.
We
got a whole chapter to read.
It's only 19 verses.
Yeah, we jamming.
No, we ain't jamming no more. Hey,
Anyway, I'm breaking it.
they gotta go read the motherfucker. We done this.
I was almost done.
Boy.
We gonna start it. We gonna read it now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
The hell?
we gonna bring it back up later.
We brought the family to Egypt
Y'all.
and multiplying. How come y'all couldn't say it?
There's a whole backstory. There's some backstory to it.
Yeah, but hold on, you guys. I said long story short, not long story long. Long story short. Damn it.
It went though.
Man, no. Listen. Damn it.
All right. Back to the recap.
Wait.
He said back to the recap.
Hold up. We're going to get back to this shit. Now, the whole family, we was like 100 and what? How many was it when we came to Egypt?
One.
No, it was like 144 on King David.
Huh?
It was one because Joseph came there by
I
himself.
think it was 144. How many did we leave with?
Hell was 100,000, 50, 150,000.
So it's safe to say that we multiplied like a motherfucker when we went to Egypt. That's safe to say. All right, so when we left that motherfucker, we was pretty damn deep. Now, when we left that motherfucker, you know, this is where the river parted, y'all heard of the Red Sea parting and all that shit. This is what all that happened there. When we left that motherfucker, the Most High showed his face to the Egyptians and all that good shit. Okay, so what was the promise? What were we trying to get to?
The land of milk and honey.
The land of milk and honey is what we trying to get to. Who owns the land of milk and honey right now? There's other nations that's occupying the shit. Who is over there? Don't name all the other nations, just give me a few of them.
They fighting over it right now.
Give me a name of the few other nations that's over there.
Israel and
Now,
Gaza.
man, hold on.
Amorites. My bad.
All right.
What's another one?
The Amorites was one.
Jubilees.
The Hittites.
Oh, that's back then. I thought you were talking about today.
Yeah, we talking about back then. We're not talking about today. That's the land we was promised was the land of milk and honey. This is what we had the Exodus trying to get to. The land of milk and honey is occupied by a few other nations and these other nations that we're talking about. So right now, where we at in scripture, we right at the River Jordan, finna cross over to get to these other lands where we gotta conquer the land of, conquer these other people and shit. Now y'all can recap.
Right. So back to what we were saying, Moses still laying down the laws basically on the rules of when we get over to the land of milk and honey, of what we supposed to do and how we supposed to operate when we get there. And last week we basically was going over some more of them rules type shit.
Yeah. That's what I was getting to. But right now Moses is talking about miscellaneous laws.
Right. Basically, like, what happened when last week we went over what happened when a man divorced his wife.
Right, that's the beginning of the chapter.
Yeah.
All right, so now y'all know I'm letting my youth go ahead and do their thing, right? Because they be thinking they be knowing more than me and shit. So I'm gonna sit back and, do some real, elder shit and let y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. I'm gonna sit back and make sure y'all ain't gonna fuck nothing up, though. But I want to see what y'all got, man. Go ahead and show me that y'all been paying attention. All right? Now, y'all know the book's starting to get real good because, you know, Dueteronomy chapter 28 is that chapter. Yeah, oh yeah, that's that chapter right there. So we working our way on up to that. So I want to see y'all be all interested in this shit. I want to see the reader. I want to see y'all engaged in this shit. I want y'all to keep me engaged in this shit because I'm definitely going to give y'all my opinion. And I'll be asking questions and shit too to see if y'all paying attention. So, Ben Yecker Ben, I'm going to let you go ahead and take over as host real quick, man. Let me see what you got. Hey, don't be making long shit longer because, you know, keep an eye on that time.
Alright, what up, y'all? It's Ben Yecker Ben this motherfucker. What the fuck going on? Y'all already know what the fuck going on. Too bad. Alright, so.
Yeah, don't switch too much. The camera set.
We on chapter 24. Well, we gonna give a run in before we hit 25.
Yeah, okay, for sure. That's what I was planning on doing.
Hey, turn your house light back
Everybody was basically here on the recap though last week. We basically just went over miscellaneous laws. You know what I'm saying? Don't tax your brother. How to divorce your wife. You know what I'm saying?
Not to go
Things
back
like
to
that.
it. Things like that.
Yeah, not to go back to it. Don't be stealing from nobody. What happened if somebody got leprosy? You know what I'm saying? Things like that.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, go back to the chapter last week. Bro.
Yeah, I was gonna give a run in from
24, yeah.
Yeah, 24 verse 17 though, and then I was gonna.
That's hella far back.
That's too
I
far.
ain't gonna fake it, yeah.
I mean, I can read pretty fast though.
Nah, it started at 21.
At 21.
Yeah.
All right. It says, when you harvest the grapes in your vineyard, do not go over the vines again. Leave what remains for the alien, the fatherless, and the widow. 22. Remember that you were slaves in Egypt. That is why I command you to do this.
Yep.
All right, 25. When men have a dispute, they are to take it to court, and the judges will decide the case, acquitting the innocent and condemning the guilty. If the guilty man deserves to be beaten, the judge shall shake him, lie down, and have him flogged in his presence with the number of lashes his crime deserves. But he must not give him more than 40 lashes. If he is flogged more than that, your brother will be degraded in your eyes. 4. Do not muzzle an ox while it is treading out the grain. 5. If brothers are living together and one of them dies without a son, his widow must not marry outside the family. Her husband's brother shall take her and marry her and fulfill the duty of a brother-in-law to her.
Okay, pause.
Yeah, I was literally finna ask. I was literally
Alright,
just
so we don't know what that means. Do we understand what that means? Okay, we went through this in, earlier
like
in the chapters in like Genesis, somewhere deep in Genesis, where say for instance, it was something. It was like a culture thing we did back then, where if your brother died or something, like your blood brother died and he had.
You're supposed to take his bitch.
You supposed to basically have a baby with her, yeah, and to keep your brother name basically, and name it after your brother basically, to keep your brother name.
So it can count, cause lineage was everything.
Cause lineage was a deep thing back then, you know what I'm saying?
But that was if he died and didn't have a son?
That was if he died and didn't already have a son, yeah.
Okay.
Facts.
So if he already
If he had a son, it's like, yeah, leave it alone.
Then it'd be kinda different, cause he already got his
so
lineage.
you gotta
You basically gotta keep his lineage,
you gotta,
basically.
You gotta,
as a little brother.
You gotta express that.
Basically.
So you keep going until you have a son?
No.
Yeah. No, basically, okay, so what happened in Genesis? What happened in Genesis was it was a dude, I forgot his name, but this thing happened. His brother died. And he basically did it out of pleasure, and he pulled out and nutted on the floor basically, and the Most High killed him. Because it was that deep. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to. It ain't a pleasure thing. You know what I'm saying? It's real deep when you. You know what I'm saying?
But what if you don't have a son?
Yeah, it's only if you don't have a son already. If your lineage ain't. I think it's just. Is it?
Nah, it says
if
if brothers are living together and one of them dies without a son, his widow must not marry outside of the family.
Mine say ain't have no child.
Yeah, mine say no child.
Nope. It's at
Mine
the beginning
said
of
firstborn son.
5. Yeah, beginning of 5. And one of them dies without a son. That's what my book says.
Well, how do you keep a lineage going? You know what I'm saying? The
man.
man. So,
Yeah,
you
the
know what I'm
man.
saying? We already know this.
Like, what if
You know what I'm saying?
They get together and then like they don't have a son. They have like a daughter.
Then
Do they keep going until they have a son?
I would think so. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was
Yeah,
asking.
I get that. Yeah, then yeah.
Probably.
That's a rough. Yeah, that's a little rough, but yeah, but yeah, that's probably how. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's probably how. Yeah, the nation got so big.
But yeah. All right, so good.
I bet niggas was knocking they butt off.
Oh, that's back dog.
That's back door.
At the funeral, like, I'm so sorry.
Nah, I don't think they was. Nah, shit, that's too deep. That's too deep. Yeah,
Hey, bro.
that's grimy. That's
Like,
too
hey,
grimy.
if you ever made,
we don't move like
if
that.
we
That
ever
ain't
made,
us.
Not us, but people.
Hey, see, bro, if we ever made like a biblical movie, bro, like you could add that in there. You could add that in there though, bro. Like that would be like a hella back though scene though. But look, no. Moving on. All right, let's get back in order here. All right, number 6, Deuteronomy chapter 25, verse 6. The first son she bears shall carry on the name of the dead brother, so that his name will not be blotted out from Israel. However, if a man does not want to marry his brother's wife, she shall go to the elders at the town gate and say, "My husband's brother refuses to carry on his brother's name in Israel. He will not fulfill the duty of a brother-in-law to me." Then the elders of his town shall summon him and talk to him. If he persists in saying, "I do not want to marry her," his brother's widow shall go up to him in the presence of the elders, take off one of his sandals, spit in his face, and say, This is what is done to the man who will not build up his brother's family line. That man's line shall be known in Israel as the family of the unsandaled? Unsandaled? Is that what that says?
Mine say unhave his shoe loosed.
Shall be known in Israel as the family of the unsandaled.
Hey, let's explain.
Mine says the house of
Yeah, we
him
gonna
who
need
had
to
his sandals
explain it.
put off.
Yeah, mine was like the house of him who had his sandals
So
removed.
look,
So
let's
that
not.
barefoot
Right,
motherfucker-
basically, yeah.
Let's not look at it. I say verbatim.
I feel like that's more so spiritual
And
than
it's
yeah, and it's
symbolic
hella
because
symbolic because
everything, like your left hand, you can't just have a left hand. You need your right. So if you standing on 2 feet, you can't stand on 1 feet. This your brother. And
right,
so y'all
facts,
respect each other.
and he
y'all
got his
need
face
each
spit
other.
in.
Right.
So
You know what I'm
can't
saying?
even, hold
So that's
him
like
down
less of
in
a
his
man
spot.
type shit.
Your family one sided.
And everybody just gonna know like
Bruh,
this
that-
the dude that
No, that one really hit me though.
you know what I'm saying. This the dude that couldn't carry his.
You taking away
So
from
what
the
if he
process.
got
That's
two
like-
what if he got two brothers and say no twice? He gonna have no sandals?
It's like you a point guard and he a shooting guard, but
You just he
add
already
attributes
known
to
as the
point
you know what
guard,
I'm
not
saying.
shooting guard.
You gotta just get that to somebody else or something. You know what I'm saying. He just yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying. He just less of a man at that point. You know what I'm saying. They took his manhood right.
He ain't stand on business. That's
Yeah,
why
he don't stand on business.
That's why he
Yeah,
one-footed.
everybody. Yeah, he 1-footed. Yeah, he don't stand on business.
Stand on
Right.
business.
He don't stand on business.
You can't
He got-
sit on business
he
with
one of them.
two.
Yeah, he one of them
You need
1-footed
two-
niggas.
you
Yeah.
need
Two sandals.
Yeah,
Oh,
you need two
bro.
sandals. You need two sandals.
Hey,
Facts.
we eat one sandal.
That's
Come on,
crazy.
mama.
That's
From
crazy.
now
I
on,
can't
we
fake
gonna
it.
be like 2 sandals or 1 sandal. If it's 2 sandals, we standing on business.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Damn.
Verse 7, read.
No. We're actually at 11. 7 was the beginning of what?
Tripping.
No, this verse crazy.
Yeah.
No, this
Facts.
next one crazy.
It's deep.
If 2 men are fighting, and the wife of one of them comes to rescue her husband from his assailant, and she reaches out and seizes him by his private parts, you shall cut off her hand. Show her no.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Show her no pity. You
Show her
hear
no
me?
pity.
Show
I
her
get
no
that.
pity.
I get that.
I get that. What you doing?
As a woman, yeah.
If
You
she grab your
shouldn't.
shit,
You shouldn't.
cut
Why
her
is that
shit
such a
off.
specific moment though?
Cut her
Hold
head.
down.
Show her as no pity.
Straight act.
Oh,
To the wrist.
I get that.
All right. Let me try to.
It was easy.
You know what I'm saying? That was easy. Yeah. What's up with it?
So I don't think y'all saying the importance of that. Like they saying that he should be known as the town for like not stubbing his shoe up in his house. Like if he knocked the man in the house, he ain't wearing shoes in the house.
Oh, type shit. Yeah, yeah. That was
I thought she finna super
Yeah.
simple.
No, that was back in the day. Wait, I get that. Yeah.
Wait, what is she like? What is she referring to though?
The
sandal
last
thing?
one before that.
A few verses back.
The one sandal.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, well, let's me try to go back over this seriously now.
Nah, everybody understood 12 though, right?
Right.
We all got that right.
Yeah. You got that.
So
Yeah.
yeah, all right, cool.
Cut off her hand, show her no pity. Do not have two differing weights in your bag, one heavy, one light. Do not have two differing measures in your house, one large, one small. You must have accurate and honest weights and measures so that you may live long in the land of the Lord your God is giving you. All right, the Lord your God has given you. Oh, what's that? All right. For the Lord your God detests anyone who does these things, anyone who deals dishonestly. 16. Yeah, 16. Did you miss something? Do you need me to go back?
No, yeah,
Everybody understood that?
I didn't know you
Basically, keep it 100.
Keep
Keep it right.
Don't be out here finessing.
Don't be out here finessing. Don't
like,
be.
oh, I got this, but then the whole time you got another one in the cut. Just
You know
on
what
this
I'm
list.
saying?
They thinking it's that.
You just on 13.
Don't do that.
Oh, no. Look. My book is like this, 13, 14, 15. I read all the way to the next page.
And that could be anything.
I can go back to 13. All right. Do not have two different weights in your bag, one heavy, one light. Do not have two different
Two-faced, two-tone.
weights.
Two different
Two
ones.
sides.
Two guys.
Really, I've been waiting two-tone for me.
Well, wait. We should bring out the big book. Where's the big book?
Big ass book.
Underneath the Febreze.
And like, just look up the definition of like weights. You said.
You know what weights is.
Yeah, I was gonna say everybody's.
Well, he said, what does that mean? He obviously doesn't know what it means.
I know what weights means.
No, bring the book out. He asked.
Are you asking like what is it saying?
Yeah,
Like,
what is it saying?
Like
Yeah,
what
like,
is it referencing? What
right.
What is it talking about? You
I
know
get
what I'm
it, but like I don't really know like the answer to that question, so to try to find it, I
So
was.
what did, hold on, let's go back. What did it say? What that verse? What's that verse you read?
Do not have two differing weights in your bag, one heavy, one light.
So what you think?
Why would you have a weight in your bag?
No,
No, continue. You ain't saying
I'm
the
thinking
full
like, why
verse.
would you have weight
You're not
in
saying the
your
full
bag?
verse.
Back
Start
then,
from the
when they
beginning.
was selling shit, they was selling
talking
about
about
weight
also
by
right now.
pound.
What's
So I
You
think
talking
it's
about
a
the different
reference to
bags,
like
and then
whatever
into the end where it
it
say you
is.
have
Don't
perfect
have
weights.
two
You
different
need to have
types
a
where you
perfect.
finessing.
They didn't let me get that
It
far.
could be weights of weed.
I only read the beginning.
Just
Weights.
continue.
Mine says,
Raise whatever.
thou shalt not have fine house dividers, measures, and great.
Yeah, sure. You just listen.
I'm having trouble. I can't really.
What is that?
Am I too far? What
Say
are
it.
you on?
Say
He says
it.
it 4 different
13.
ways.
13. They wanted me to go back to the beginning. I read all the way to 16, but
13, verse
Yaki
13.
didn't like hear me. So we're back to 13.
Yeah, hold on. What y'all talking about? 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're on verse 13.
It say, "Thou shalt not have in thy bag diverse weights, great and small. Thou shalt not have any in thy house diverse measures, great and small. A perfect and just weight shalt thou have. A perfect and just weight shalt thou have, that thy days may be long in thy land, which the Lord God may give thee."
It's talking about, you talking about like, is that in your bag or is it like weight? Like you must, your size.
No, not that.
Basically, just weights. Like,
He's saying just be right by what you do.
Oh.
Stress, yeah.
Y'all
I'll
supposed
say
to
the
be
stress.
equal. There's not supposed to be a lot of differences and stuff. Y'all supposed to be on the same page.
I got
On
a
top of that,
interpretation
yeah.
too. So basically, like,
everything should
say
be.
as you know, we all got a daily life and routine and stuff. Don't be the type of person where you overwhelmed or you ain't prepared. Like, be on point. Make sure you got what you need so you can be able to be moving efficiently. Like, don't have too much or don't have like not enough. Like, make sure you have enough.
I get that. Like, don't have too
Have
much
balance
weight.
within
Yeah,
yourself.
balance. On God, don't have too much
Discipline.
weight here.
Right,
not
I
enough
was just
weight-
finna say,
not
all it's
enough
talking about
weight
is
here.
basically like what she said, discipline and stress is like have everything need to be balanced. Like, should nobody, you know what I'm saying, be, I don't want to say above the other, because it do talk about, you know what I'm saying, in Genesis, the role of the household, but at the same time, it should be just at the same time, you know what I'm saying? No overwhooping it, you know what I'm saying? Basically, don't overplay your part, you know what I'm saying? Don't underplay your part. That's all it's saying.
All right. So, are we ready to read again?
16.
Yeah.
Right, not exactly, but
all right.
It's
Shit.
all the
mean, you 70-30. I'm 30.
Whatever just is to you, you know what I'm saying, and what y'all agree to.
If you in a relationship and y'all both decide it's 50-50, then that's y'all.
That's y'all way balanced. Like he said, sometimes it's 30-70. Sometimes it's 199. You know what I'm saying? It just all on your situation. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is just to you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I got a question though. What if so say for instance, you get on the morality point of view that say if you got somebody like pregnant, so you know it's a baby in their stomach, so you know on the morality point of view, you gotta take care of them, because essentially it's something that's more important than them and their actions inside of them, which is the baby. But it's like, and you expelling financial energy, spiritual energy, time, and all that, they like don't do nothing for you negative towards you, and it's like you really feeding into like a black hole, all for the sake of like protecting somebody, for the sake of like a baby. Like, how do you approach that though? Like, how do you approach like dealing with somebody like that or doing for somebody like that? At what point do you cut them dry and be like, F you? Is that essentially saying F a baby?
He was just talking about the.
That's a little deep. I mean, but in a nutshell, I have to hear the other point of view, because maybe it's just like a misunderstanding. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I have to hear the other side of the story too, but just coming off your side, I can't really speak on that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know,
because that's just one side. Because it's in that type of relationship, it's two sides. It's two. You know what I'm saying? Take two to tango. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, back to where we was there though. You know
Dueteronomy 25 verse 16.
But everybody understood the last verse though about being just in y'all relationships. You know what I'm saying? Just being just in life. In life, literally. You know what I'm saying?
In your bag, we
what
could
I'm
just
saying?
like like so in your day-to-day life or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't just interpret that or like your house or whatever you want to call it, your temple, your body type shit. Well, all right. Chapter 25 verse 16 says, "For the Lord your God detests anyone who does these things, anyone who deals dishonestly. Remember what the..." You know that? What is this?
What Amalek
The
did to these body
kites.
ways.
The kites? Amalekites?
Amalek. Mine say, remember what Amalek. That's a nation of people. That's another nation of people.
Yes, I think it's Caucasian nation.
Something like that. One of them foreign nations.
Am I saying that right?
That ain't
though?
us.
Amalekites? Am I saying that right?
Amalekites, yeah.
All right. Remember what the Amalekites did to you along the way when you came out of Egypt. When you were weary and worn down, or when you were weary and worn out, they met you on your journey and cut off all who were lagging behind. They had no fear of God. When the Lord your God gives you rest from all the enemies around you in the land he is giving you to possess as inheritance, you shall blot out the memory of the Amalek from under heaven. Do not forget.
Right. So that's basically like, remember what they did to y'all in the past. That certain nation. I don't even know what that nation is for real.
Yeah, that's what I was just
and that's probably the reason why. You know what I'm saying?
I'm finna look it up. You finna look it up, find it.
Nah, we don't even need to.
Yeah.
They supposed to be blotted out anyway. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
Yeah, it said they remember.
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? How everybody feel about the chapter? Say blot them out.
But you still supposed to know who they is.
Why? Say blot them out from under heaven.
It's not. Yeah, but it in
Wait.
the beginning of 17 it literally says, remember what they did to you along the way.
Right. They did us bad. Blot them out.
No, it literally said remember them in the Bible.
It say remember what they did. What they did. Not them. It say blot them out.
How you gonna remember what they did?
It say blot them out.
It says that you will blot out the remembrance of Amalek.
Look, blot. That's what I think. Blot them out. Blot.
Do not forget.
Blot. Boy. Anyway, how y'all feel about the chapter though? You know what I'm saying?
I enjoyed it.
Y'all learn anything? Start with Devon. Rico, 12 tribes.
I mean,
Let's go.
it was cool. I ain't gonna say I was
Slide
worse,
first,
so it's
like,
still
straight
law. You know what I'm saying? It's still law statutes. We still going over the law statutes.
Yeah.
Well, like we said at the beginning of the chapter, you guys have to everyone has to keep in mind the reason why we're going all these things is because right now we're in miscellaneous laws.
Nah, we learning this across over to the land of milk and honey.
Yeah, but that's what we said at the beginning of the chapter. Moses, right? You said Moses was talking about this stuff.
Mm-hmm. This is what Moses telling
me.
me.
Down the laws to
right.
Let us know before we cross over.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and so right now we're in miscellaneous laws, and that goes all the way until chapter 26.
You sound like
when we get to 26 is when he starts talking about first fruits and tithes.
I see what you said.
So that's why we're going over all these miscellaneous laws. That's what you literally just said. I was just letting you know, giving you a reminder of why it seems kind of random.
I mean, no, it ain't random. You know, I've been listening. It's been more than just this chapter. They've just been going over these laws.
Yeah.
So I know what's going on and where they're going.
No, that's not what I was. That's not what I was saying. That you didn't know.
How you feel about a woman stepping in between your stripe and getting her hand chopped off with no pity?
I mean, that's what needs to be done.
If you can make a rule, what would you do?
Get your wife. Check your wife. Check your woman.
Bet I grabbed the ball.
That's what the most I'm saying, do.
Oh, I did it. That's hella
You
funny.
can't feel no type of way about what the most I telling you to do. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
imagine going on a date, you see a chick ain't got no hands, you already know what she did.
Oh God. Oh God.
You be reaching though, that's crazy.
Crazy work.
That's crazy.
Oh, what happens to him after that? They not getting married again. You're not finna see them. You're not finna see them around. Like they probably got
She tried it twice on me.
They probably got banished, bruh. Like.
But Trello,
She just stop moving.
what's going on, man? How you feel about the chapter?
Am I supposed to keep like a hand cutting knife on me?
Type shit.
You feel me? Just in case? You know what I'm saying?
Get on a machete.
It's a lot to think about.
Chocho,
Machete.
But no,
Hey.
chapter was very insightful about how it was back then, how life was lived back then, about respect and the way they carried themselves. Also about how
Facts.
lineage was with keeping the family together. At the end of the day, if I did die, I would want my brother to keep my life going and my name out here alive, which is pretty much what it was. Also about the situation with the man not being the man of his house and losing his foundation, which was his sandal. And the fact of keeping it 100 with your measures, whatever it is in life, whatever it is with money or with carrying yourself, you know what I'm saying, or what deals you make with people.
Facts.
So that was very insightful about it. You know what I'm saying? Keeping your family together, keeping it 100, and you know what I'm saying, not letting women get up on you out of nowhere. They can't get the nah. Yeah, it was crazy.
Facts. I feel that.
I really enjoyed the chapter. My favorite part was when it was talking about standing on business with the sandals and then being a man in your house. Yeah, and that really stood out to me.
Facts. Principles.
I thought the chapter was a good chapter, man. You know, it was all smooth, straightforward. Keep balance. You gotta keep it, balance, just balance. You don't want to put too much weight, up on yourself. Anyway.
Right.
Also, it just gave us some flat commandments. If somebody brother dies, what you should do, keep his lineage going on, keep his heritage.
What happened when you don't? That's what killed me.
You know what I mean? That's kind of messed up.
You know what I'm saying? Spit in his face. And
but
take
nowadays
his
they
shoe.
don't trip off that shit like that. They just they thoughts, man.
That's because nowadays, you know what I'm saying? But back then we was. My bad. I'm gonna say that a little later.
True.
I guess the part that stuck out to me the most, and still kind of haven't really figured out the most, is the weights in the bag though. I kind of got what he was saying when he came, from what do they mean by that? I feel like there could have been some better symbolism or analogy to
Well, exactly what it meant.
I kind of take that too literally, weights in a bag. A 50-pound weight in a bag and a 10-pound weight in a
No,
bag.
that's the thing though. The Bible say you gotta look. You gotta kind of. It say you gotta.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it
the
say
symbolism.
It say
like,
speaking
the-
parables.
the-
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like I wish I would have like. They
So it's
use a
like
different
different
parable.
meanings to it. So it's like being unjust. Like say for instance, like I treat somebody different from how I treat somebody else. Like say for instance, I treat you higher than I treat AC.
Right. But how do
that'll
you
be unjust?
You know, of
So,
course. But
you know what I'm saying?
How do you equate that to like a weight?
Because I'm putting you on a higher pedestal than AC.
50%, 25 pounds, 50 pounds.
You know what I'm saying?
A little bit more. A little bit less. The scale.
Right.
It's like how you. It's like basically on the deeper level is how you treat people, but on the like
I still think
on the
we need
basic
to-
level
I
it's
think we need to
physically.
break
You know what I'm
down
saying?
Weight, because I feel like weight is also like when you feel like pressure too, when like you're being weighted down.
If you
know
think
what I'm
about
saying?
weight in that
Weight.
way, you also got
Right,
see like
exactly.
he's putting it in like it's kind of like a metaphor. If you're thinking of it's saying don't have too much weight on, you know, not too much.
You can't
weight
think
or
of
too
it like
less
that.
Weight could be
You know
Like
what I'm
don't put too much. Yeah, don't
and
put
like,
too much.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
yeah.
why I said we need to look at that.
You know, weight
Don't make it
like,
unbalanced.
I mean,
Yeah.
really, I kind of get it now for real. So
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying?
Got it.
The revelation. That's all they need. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Hopefully everybody else did too that's watching. You know what I'm saying? But did you like the chapter?
yeah, of course,
For sure.
I read it. Shit.
All right, then. Well, me myself
Lit, it was lit.
personally, I did like the chapter. You know what I'm saying? Cause this chapter stood on it basically stood on business. You know what I'm saying? It stood on a lot of principles that men and women should follow and take heed to. You know what I'm saying? On being just and basically how you supposed to conduct yourself out here. You know what I'm saying? On the man end, be just. You know what I'm saying? And on the woman end, know when to step in and when not to. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? But other than that though, I did like the chapter, you know what I'm saying? It did stand on a lot of principles, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this how we do this on Yisrael United every Saturday, you know what I'm saying? We break the Bible down chapter by chapter, verse by verse. You know what I'm saying? No rehearse. Off the top of the dome, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I'm finna send y'all home. Alright. It was nice rocking with y'all today.
Yes, right, yeah, united. Just your brother, you could be. And it's enough. Turn that shit up. I don't know what else to say. But you better make a way. We them tribes in the building that we bringing stress today, man. I don't know what else to say. I just don't know what else to say. But you better make a way. But you better make a way, man. I don't know what else to say. But you better make a way. We them tribes in the building that we bringing scripts today. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just don't know what else to say, man. But you better make a way. But you better make a way, man.
12 trying to chop cover identity up just like it's makeup. This ain't no gimmick. We descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Buzz over printed cause he can't function without paper. Cause promises on reparations and they ain't even pay us. The holidays was pagan and we stopped eating pork. And all that sinning they been doing, I'm thinking that life too short. The most high hero pop a script and he'll come say today. She prayed over a piece of pork through dentist cause ain't no way. Y'all stupid 12, yeah, we high as eagle skin. Good gas from Miss Cigar cause I'm plugged in by Mexicans. I shot from the tour when I'm a script and I'm trying to re-up. My God versus your God get beat up. Look what happened to each of
Tribes on the rise, you better pick a side. These laws do or die, this fire striking from the sky. All praise to the Most High, spiritual powers multiply. Ain't no shame in my game, cause the devil is a lie. Dueteronomy with these balls, cause the meetings gotta fly. False doctrines being spreaded by religious corrupts and word of Most High. Pray that every demon die, blow the trumpet for the 1/3. Keep commandments high, stay aware of Esau, cause they spreading them lies. Israel proving all things to open your eyes. Matthew 5:17, you can never despise. It's time to birth a new nation. 12 gates, 12 angels protecting your life.
But you better make a way. We them tribes in the building that we bringing strips today, man. I don't know what else to say. I just don't know what else to say. But you better make a way.
catch me a blessing. Now everything is out of love and be getting neglected. I be fighting demons trying to catch me a blessing. Now everything is out of love and be getting neglected.
Hey, flex like Johnny Bravo. Watch me swerve this beat like it's a track car. Yeah, we be outside, but we ain't in the streets. We preach that Bible. Focus on these payments like a trampoline. I'm trying to take off. Most I be that one we stepping for, so please don't even try. KJV my heavy metal. Guess that's where my lifestyle be. Don't compare me to these other niggas. I'm strapped with no leads. I talk about no gun. I'm strapped with the scripture. I'm trying to fuck with the streets. Don't come for the next, cause we really step for real. Yeah, my brother step for me.
I don't know what else to say, but you better make a way. We them tribes in the building that we bringing strips today, man. I don't know what else to say, man. I just don't know what else to say, but you better make a way. But you better make a way, man. I don't know what else to say, but you better make a way. We them tribes in the building that we bringing scripts today. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just don't know what else to say, man. But you better make a way. But you better make a way, man.
Not claiming sense. I am so blessed. Do not regret. God got a tech. He using play over your head. That shot so bright. I see the hype. I hope you pray that night the door is chasing the light. You better live your life. Don't waste no time. That's not right. Open the Bible slowly. There's no rushing to dice. Keeping the family close. The energy righteous type. I don't make this shit up. Scripture connect to heaven. Heaven family book out. Spreading out with Kevin. Israel United. Podcast Mac 11. Don't give out bullets. Message is the preference. Hey, IJ way. There's no play in this brain. LMAO. Satan try to find a way. IDK know why I need a piece of key. Why I need a piece of key. Why I need a piece of key.
And that shit fantastic. This big bean, yeah, good bean.
Turn that shit up.
Fantastic, that shit fantastic. And me and game been ballin' like it's mad, and that shit fantastic. Fantastic, that shit fantastic. And me and game been ballin' like it's mad, and that shit fantastic. I just got the whole hood hip on scripts, and that shit fantastic. And this car way too fast, get gone like magic, that shit fantastic. And me and game been ballin' like it's mad, and that shit fantastic. And I been poppin' scripts like damn magic, that shit fantastic. You know it took them scripts into the heart, and then he built the art. These niggas guppies pop a script, then you turn to a shark. Niggas missing organs, they ain't got no heart. Me and gang talking about cash and passing gas, and I ain't talking far. Let's go. Pop a script, my spirit did the Dougie, and I been pushing P, I put it in my boogie. Y'all it could be in the cherubim since everybody demons. They say somebody name been ringing bells, said I'm the one that ringed it. Pop a script will go glow in your soul, it got your spirit blinking. And when gang link up congregation, the feeling amazing. Y'all, see, I'm the type to hit a demon where it hurt. Get the time about the basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Hey, no, I'm no regular nigga. I came here, Bobby. You know they said be so attached. These niggas be claiming their rights, but claiming the streets as religion. These niggas are trash. I focus on niggas. I'm trying to go run up these dishes like Bonnie and Clyde doing matches. I'm tapped in the script. This shit got me feeling amazing. I feel like a motherfucking addict. They thought I was gonna be on that street shit. That shit so erratic. Pray the most high, then we all gon' make it. We take off like Nats. I ain't never popped no pill, but I pop scripts. That shit so fantastic. Strapped down with this book that say oh, so let's see if y'all work safe. This shit in my head and be trying to go count on some money. You know this shit be so fantastic. I'm living my life like I'm rich, trying to kind of familiar. I might have to work a little fast. My baby, she tripping, she trying to go get her some nails. I told her I got you, it's nice. Yeah, they call me Rico. I come from a set apart nation. You know this shit be so fantastic.
Fantastic, that shit fantastic. And me and game been ballin' like it's mad, and that shit fantastic. Fantastic, that shit fantastic. And me and game been ballin' like it's mad, and that shit fantastic. I just got the whole hood hip on scripts, and that shit fantastic. And this car way too fast, get gone like magic, that shit fantastic. And me and game been ballin' like it's mad, and that shit fantastic. I been poppin' scripts like damn magic, that shit fantastic.